Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all things San Marcos, what it would be like to live, work, and hang out here. So it will give you a really good idea if San Marcos might be a good fit for you. Let's go ahead and get started. San Marcos is a city within San Diego County, and it's considered to be in North County, which is areas that is north of the 52 freeway. So normally North County, a lot of people seek living out here because there is more of a suburban living and can sometimes get more area than you would in other parts of San Diego and newer homes as well. So it is located just east of Carlsbad and east of Vista, and it spans there's area that is north of the 78 freeway and then also area that is south of the 78 freeway. So and just kind of rule of thumb, there's 2 zip codes in the area. So 92078 is most of the area that is south of the 78 freeway and is a lot newer, has some master plan communities, one of them being one of the largest ones in all of San Diego County called San Alejo Hills. So yeah, and a lot of these homes, are built newer, let's say in like the 2005 to 2008. So some newer homes. And then the 92069 area code is mostly north of the 78 freeway. And there's pockets that are newer within this zip code, but overall, this is usually kind of like the older part of San Marcos. So that's for the location. And obviously, it depends on where you live within the area since it is such a large city. But there's parts of San Marcos, the southern, most west parts of San Marcos, that you're still just 12 minutes away from the beach. So you still really get that coastal lifestyle and living without having to pay the Carlsbad price tag, which is really nice. And then, if you're more central San Marcos, it may take you more like 25 minutes or maybe even 30 minutes to get to the beach. So it really depends on where you're at within San Marcos. And that almost goes for temperature wise too. The closer you are to the coast, the more often you're going to get that ocean air breeze. So that's something to consider too. I'd say within the city, there's easily a 7 or 8 degree change in temperature, especially in the summer months when it's warmer. That if you're closer to the coast and getting that breeze, you're going to be not only is the temperature going to be cooler, it's going to feel a lot cooler with that breeze. So something to consider when thinking about location. And then, of course, it depends on where you're commuting to. But if you're commuting to somewhere further south, then, being further south and even west of the San Marcos city, so you can easily access the 5 could be really important to you. So those are all things to consider and just kind of some ideas of the location of where San Marcos is located. My team and I have people just like you reaching out to us all the time, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking of making the move to San Diego in the next few weeks, months, or even in the next year, it's never too early to start your move and make this transition as smooth and stress-free as possible. So go ahead and give us a call, send us a text, or send us an email. We would love to be a resource for you. Okay, next we're going to talk about school districts. So San Marcos Unified School District is ranked number 4 within San Diego County. So this is really awesome because I would say that this is the highest ranked school that still has affordable pricing within it. So, Carmel Valley and things like that have incredible schools, and Encinitas, which is usually ranked number 1 as for school districts within San Diego County. But Encinitas average price for a home is, $2.8 million. So this is where you really see, a happy meeting where you can still get a home that is more affordable and still prioritize your children getting a great education within San Diego. So I really like San Marcos for that. Another thing to know about San Marcos when it comes to schools is they have Palomar College, and they also have California State University, San Marcos campus. So this is a really great option that, you know, if you have your kids are getting older and things like that, and they still want to live at home while going to college, these are two great options as well. So I wanted to note that when talking about schools. If you're finding this video helpful, please consider subscribing and liking this video down below. It means a lot that you support my channel so I can continue to educate other people like you that are maybe interested in living in San Diego. Thank you so much. All right, next let's talk about things to do in San Marcos. So San Marcos is an outdoor paradise. Several of the neighborhoods have great hiking paths that you can access right from the neighborhood. So I love that aspect. I actually do a lot of hiking in San Marcos. Hiking by Discovery Lakes. They have a trail that takes you from Discovery Lakes all the way to Double Peaks. It's absolutely gorgeous. So Double Peak is it's one of the highest points in San Diego, actually, and it's within San Alejo master plan community. So, you know, a lot of residents in San Alejo Hills and, of course, in Discovery, they're able to just access these hiking paths right outside their backyard. And again, you know, I know the neighborhood Old Creek Ranch has some great trails that you can, you know, within 10 minutes of walking on them, you get the lagoon and ocean views and views of Carlsbad. So San Marcos, outdoor paradise, love that. And of course, you have the beach that's not far away either. So, you know, you're anywhere from 12 to 25 minutes away from the beach. So people who love surfing and hanging out at the beach, this is a big draw of San Marcos as well. And yeah, and then nearby, not necessarily within San Marcos, but, you know, a lot of people, like if you want to access a pool, you can, parts of San Marcos are really close to Alga Norte Park that has an aquatic center, and San Marcos all throughout San Marcos has some really great parks. So that's something that's great too. So yeah, there's a lot to do in San Marcos. All right, let's talk about cost of living within San Marcos. So like I mentioned, there's 2 zip codes. So kind of broke it down based on zip code. So 92078, which has some newer communities such as Old Creek Ranch and San Alejo Hills. The average price for a home is $1.5 million within San Marcos, and San Marcos 92078. And then 92069, which is most of San Marcos, that is north of the 78, that can have older homes and not as many master plan communities. The average price there for a home is $1.1 million. So right off the bat, you can see the difference there that, you know, the newer homes with master plan communities is maybe going to cost a little more, bringing that average price for the detached home, or sorry, for the attached home up higher. So right off the bat, you can see the difference in the prices of homes when considering 92069 and 92078. 92078 has some newer master plan communities, and also sometimes it does have the higher ranked schools. So yeah, these are all things to consider and why there's a price difference. And yeah, sometimes there's some new pockets of newer homes in 92069, but for the most part, older homes. So that's reflected in the price. So there you have it. There's everything you need to know about San Marcos. So although it's not located on the beach, it can be in very close proximity to the beach. and has a lot more of an affordable price tag when comparing it to neighboring cities such as Carlsbad and Encinitas. And it also has really strong schools. So it's ranked number 4, so within the top 5 school districts of all of San Diego County. So let me know in the comments down below if San Marcos is a place that you might be interested in moving to. I think there's a lot of good that it offers. But yeah, I would love to hear what you think. And like I mentioned, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I hear from people just like you all the time that are making the move out here to San Diego County, and we absolutely love helping them and making this transition as stress-free as possible. So go ahead and give us a call, send us a text, or send us an email. We would love to hear from you and be a resource. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video.